Hi, today I'm going to start working on my crown stove. I stripped it to pieces recently. It's pretty rusty, the interior is completely buggered, and some of the parts are going to have to be remanufactured, but at the moment I can start with the cast stuff and remove all the rust with rust remover and start painting it. So I'm going to work from the bottom up. So this is what the stove looks like at the moment. I've taken it completely to bits. As you can see, there's a lot of rust. All that beautiful enamel work I'm going to just rip back and paint over. The bottom of the stove is there, the front bit is behind it, and the basic body of the stove, as you can see, is not too bad, so I won't have to remanufacture that. But today we're going to start working from the bottom up and working on the feet. Now this is one of the legs of the stove, one of the four legs of the stove, and as you can see it's got some of its original, I guess it's chroming on it. Not too bad in the rust department, but down here I've got some oil that I've had to use to get the bolts loosened up and undone when I've been removing them. A lot of them I just ground off. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put it in some soapy water, wash it off with a scourer, and then rinse it before I put the rust remover on, just to get rid of that oil and grease. Well, I just had to modify my my overalls because it's so bloody hot here. So get a load of that. They're now short summer overalls. Okay, what I'm trying to do is go from, okay, that's the back of it, so go from this, which has got a bit of, I guess, chroming on it, got a bit of rust, okay, to this, a lovely finished surface. And the way I'm going to do that, if I put them up side by side, the way I'm going to do that is a sanding attachment for my angle grinder. So as you can see, that's the result of my morning's work. Jess is just coming in to say hello and give me a hand. The legs on the right, the legs on the left are off the front, and they had sort of a chrome, I guess, plating on them. They've come up absolutely beautiful. The ones on the left have got that sort of pockmarked surface, on the right, sorry, these ones here, and they I think came off the back of the stove, and I'm guessing that they never had any sort of coating on them, and they've been sort of subjected to a bit more rust over the years, but that's okay. They'll get painted up, they'll look good when they're finished, and I'll put these ones back on the front. I'll put a bit of rust converter in the back of them when I'm done, before I paint them. But they're pretty good already. And that's the end of part one of my crown stove rebuilding project.